We're here with HYTE at Computex 2024. They have a few new products I want to go ahead and share with you guys, as well as some really cool colorways, and let's go ahead and start with that. See, HYTE's got a few new additions to their Y70 Touch. See, this case was super popular when it was launched, but you could only get it in white, and the problem with white, I believe, is black and maybe a couple other colors. But they went to go ahead and add some pastel colors, and I absolutely love it. First off, they added their strawberry milk, which is a really nice pastel pink. And then they have their blueberry milk, which I love the blue on that case. And it just looks super clean. And I think it's gonna allow for some more customization. And you don't really see these colors in the industry, and I'm all for it. When we continue on, we can go ahead and wrap around, because one thing that they just recently dropped that I haven't got my hands on just yet is their thick Q80 Trio. So basically, HYTE released, I believe, the Q60 sometime last year, and it was game-changing due to the fact that it had this massive screen over the actual pump top. And they actually upgraded it this year to being a 360mm version, and what this is going to allow for is some really great cooling on those top-end processors. They do have that super thick radiator that they've been known for, but one thing that's kind of different with this design is, I'll show you in a second, is they're going to be adding that the fans, instead of it being, let's say, three 120mm fans, the actual fans they're shipping with is a 360mm kind of like panel fan. So basically it's all one, so there's only gonna be 4 screw mounting points. And if we wrap around here, we can actually see what we're talking about. See, the HYTE Nexus Link system is basically what they're showing off, but they have the fans. So basically they're a single connection fan, and they're basically all in one little frame. So instead of it just being separate fans, they're one frame. There's no magnets or anything kind of latching them together. It's just one frame with the fans actually all integrated together. This can actually bring down cost, which is going to be a nice thing. The only limitation I do see here is when you got one fan go out, you got all 3, kind of having to be replaced at the same time, which can kind of. They also are showing off their new. They're also showing off some additions to their Nexus Link system. This is their QRGB noodle, which basically can be placed in like your case or outside of your case to create some really cool custom designs that you can all control within the Nexus software that HYTE has. One product that HYTE just announced that I'm super excited about is their Thick P60 Duo. This is a 240mm AIO, but they removed the screen. The reason for this is gonna allow them to drop costs dramatically, because having a screen like that on the actual pump block is definitely a big limiting point for certain people. And I do think that this is going to go ahead and allow for, a better price point, and it should allow us to go ahead and still get the same great performance that the Q60 was able to get out of that 240mm size. And that pretty much wraps up a lot of the cool products that HYTE has. They also wanted to show off their Nexus Link. This is kind of just a setup version of what they're talking about, having the full integration between your RGB lights externally as well as internally, and having everything kind of linked together with their software. This is actually a piece of software I saw all the way back at CES, I believe 2023. And when it was released, it was definitely way ahead of a lot of other companies, and they perfected it to a point where I think it's probably going to end up being the best out there on the market fairly soon. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe for more content, and we'll see you guys in the next one.